Hey everyone, and welcome back to the part 2 continuation video of the first one, which I had uploaded just a day ago. In that video I talked about the first step, that is how to prevent getting raided. So in this video we'll go further and talk about how to successfully defend against raids without dying and losing everything, and also how to return the stolen products safely back to the businesses without losing much. Before we go further, I just want to inform you all, if you haven't seen, then I have made the top 5 best businesses to buy video and the best locations to buy these businesses and properties video. So do check them out, as they'll be greatly useful in the daily money runs. Coming to the topic of this video, the raids on businesses. I'll be going about in this manner. First, I'll talk about the locations they take place, and then the types of raids that happen. Finally, I'll be talking about the best, safest ways to defeat or kill the enemies and return the products. This will be the order in which they'll be addressed to. The first one on the list is the bunker. We all know the pain of losing a fully filled up bunker due to the raids, which took half a day to fill up. There are 4 to 5 locations that the raids take place, and there are 2 types of them. One is the truck pounder method, and the second is the helicopter Valkyrie method. The truck method is slightly better than the heli method, as one small delay can cause you to lose half of your products in the heli type. Talking about the truck type, first there are 3 locations it happens at. One is the Elysian Island near the docks, bottom of the map. Second is the labor place near the El Burro Heights. And third is the Popular Street, a building which is literally in between the main road and the passing train tracks. All of the 3 will have the same scenarios. There will be a truck, the pounder, with all the stolen cargo inside of it. And there will be 3 bombs attached to the truck on 3 sides. There will be a lot of enemies that will be spawning to kill you. As all the scenarios in all the locations are same, you don't have to worry much about implying the same tactics in all of them. So the starting. When you get a call from the agent saying your bunker was raided and it is at a particular location, wherever you might be, just go near to the location and stop like a mile or kilometer before that place. And then call your mechanic and get the armored kuruma delivered to you. You can call Prior itself and drive all the way, it's totally up to you. The reason why I'm telling you to get the armored kuruma is because of its bulletproof glass. It is the only vehicle in this game with a bulletproof glass capable of stopping nearly 98 to 99% of the bullets fired at you by the NPCs. I have made a detailed video on this in the top 5 must-own vehicles in GTA 5 Online 2019 video. Do check that video out to know more about this car. Talking about the reason for choosing this car, well, you can use this to first get past and clear the enemies that are already there when you reach the place. We all know how bad these aimbot NPCs are. They kill us in a fraction of a second. And as you lose the products once you die, it's best I advise you to use this car. So once you kill everyone there, use your car as a shield to protect you when you go to defuse a bomb. Cause right once you start up the bomb quiz, another set of enemy NPCs will spawn and start shooting at you. Watch the video closely and listen carefully, and you can hear them screaming and start shooting. By having the kuruma as shield, you get protected, as well as you can quickly get into it and take out those newly spawned NPCs. Repeat the process for the remaining 2 bombs, and once all bombs are defused and all NPCs are taken out, you can get into the truck and drive it back to the bunker. Don't bother much about the NPCs that will spawn and come after you. Take them out if you have to, or drive straight to your bunker and you are done. Going to the second type, which is the helicopter one, the Valkyrie. There are 3 locations it takes place at. One is the Popular Street, the main road just near to the basic level import-export warehouse. Second is again the Popular Street near to the oil rigs place. And the third one is the Sandy Shores runway right behind the tower. Once again, all 3 will have the same scenarios. There will be a helicopter, the Valkyrie, with all the stolen cargo stored inside of it. And let me tell you this now itself. Before you go all out guns blazing shooting these NPCs or even bombing the heli on the ground or when it takes off, you will lose half of the products. Once the heli takes off, you will inevitably have to shoot it down. So the best, most important tip here is to take out the pilot even before you take out the other NPCs. The same tip as before applies here too. Call up the mechanic and get your kuruma delivered. As soon as you reach the place, go straight towards the front of the Valkyrie. you'll see one NPC running towards the heli. Shoot him down. It doesn't matter if you delay and he gets into the heli and starts it up. Take him out, else he'll take off with the heli and you will have to shoot it off the sky, destroying the heli, causing you to lose half of the stolen products. So the first thing to do when you reach the place is to take out the pilot. And then take out the other NPCs, get in the heli and fly it straight to your bunker. Don't bother about the buzzards that spawn. Keep flying and they won't catch up to you. It's as simple as that. The second one on the list are the MC businesses. Particularly the Coke one, which I own and also the majority. And I assume it will be the same with the other ones too. So there are two locations the raids takes place and there are two types of them. One is the raid on the business itself by the cops and the other is some sort of a leaker who is about to give away information about a business to the cops. Talking about the first one, you'll get a notification and a call saying your business is being raided by the cops. There will be cops surrounding your business from all the sides and there will also be a police helicopter present there. And for this too, I suggest using the same Kuruma method, because these cop NPCs have a very good aim and firing rate that they'll kill you very fast. Once you die, you lose everything. So use the Kuruma to kill all of them on ground and in the air as well. Once you clear them all, you'll spawn a police transporter that will be taking away the business workers which you need to return. Don't use the vehicles with the machine guns fitted on them to shoot at that vehicle, as doing so will destroy that vehicle and you will fail the raid. Use the normal gun to force them out, steal it, lose the cops and then deliver it back to the business. Very simple. Going to the second type, which is the leaker one. In this scenario, the location is the motel next to the Los Santos Customs near Sandy Shores. That guy who will be leaking the information will be right outside the motel and there will be about 6 to 7 cops in this area. All you have to do is kill that person, a piece of paper or something drops on the floor, pick it up, lose the cops and return it back to the business. That's all. But remember, if you die during this process, you will lose all the supplies, products and also the business will be shut down. So you gotta be very careful, hence use the armored Kuruma for this too. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage for this as I didn't record back in the day. The third one on the list is the CEO crates. Now we all know how freakingly long time it takes to fill up the large crate warehouses, grinding all those 3 crates of libraries. And when it gets raided, we lose our minds. So there are 2 locations the raids take place and there are 2 types of them. One is the raid on the warehouse itself by some enemy NPCs and the second is slightly far from your warehouse location with all the crates being stolen in an enemy truck. In the first one, the CEO assistant calls up to inform that the warehouse is being raided by the enemies. There will be roughly about 7 to 8 or maybe 10 enemies whom you gotta kill. The catch here is that as long as you delay, you lose that many crates. The minimum is around 3 crates, I suppose. When I was very quick to reach and fast in taking them out, I had lost only 3 crates. But I have also come across incidents where some have lost nearly 40% of the total crates during these raids. So you gotta be very quick. I've also read that unlike the bunker and MC, you won't lose everything if you die whilst defending against raids, but you will spawn right back. Now I haven't tried this personally cause I'll always be precautious and don't take risks and raise the chances of dying. But I've seen videos of others doing it. So the best thing is to use the Kuruma, or as I had said in the previous video, you can close the game too if you don't want to take the risks. Going to the second type, which is the enemy truck one. This is a very rare one and I myself didn't know about this until I started researching on these raid topics. And none of my friends too have encountered this. So once you get the notification that your warehouse is being raided, and as you go there will be a mule truck just about 100 meters or so from your warehouse, which will be leaving with all the stolen crates from your warehouse in its back. All you gotta do is steal it and return it back to the warehouse. That's it. Probably the simplest raid I have come across till date, and guess that's why it's rare too. Finally, coming down to the last one on the list, it is the nightclub underground business. Well folks, since I used the tips and methods from the previous video, I haven't been raided even once in my nightclub till date. Not a single time. And also it's been ages since I got raided in all the other businesses I mentioned earlier. Coming back to the nightclub topic, as per my research and sources, there's only one location the raid takes place, and also there's just one type of it. That is the cops raiding the nightclub itself. And also guys, this is the only business in the game where you can get raided even if you are inside of it. So you gotta be extra careful when in or around the nightclub. Now once the raid starts, the nightclub will be surrounded by cops and you'll be spawned outside of it if you are inside. The first and foremost thing to do is to run to cover. Don't try to kill or start shooting, or don't go about calling the mechanic right away. Run to cover, put on an armor from the inventory, then take on the cops one by one. Take out the heli as fast as you can, still staying in cover. If it's possible, then you can get the kurma. If not, then also it's fine. Just don't try to hurry and kill yourself. Remember, if you die, then you lose everything. So be very careful. Use the armors, take your time and take them all out. This way you can defend the raids easily. But if you follow my methods from the previous video, then you won't have to deal with raids in the first place. Alright everyone, that's it for these two videos. If you have any topics you want me to address to, then let me know in the comments down below. I go through all the comments. Hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned for more such awesome content that's going to follow. Also share the videos with your friends too in order to help them. Thank you all and have a good day.